Hi guys, Peter here. Today I want you guys to learn how to trade what they call this thing, how to trade in Nasdaq. If you're new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, now this is the current price. This is the current information that we have right now on this. Remember, in the market, I only use 4 patterns. I only use 4 patterns. So as I'm using 4 patterns in the market, the first one is going to be support. It's going to be support. Support. Next. The second one, initial continue. Okay, guys, as I'm spelling from my product, I can definitely which means born and I can me born here. Again, this is again, supply, supply, and demand. Now, let's say, for an example, you are also trading. Let's say you are also trading and you don't understand how I do things. I do it my way. If there is something that you don't understand, and if there's something you feel like whatever I'm doing here, I'm not doing all right, do it the right way. But then I'm doing it the way it makes me profitable. That's it. Sure. The last one is gonna be trend lines. Trend lines. Trend lines. Now, the reason why I am taking these patterns or why I use these patterns, it is because of they are profitable to me and they are capable of changing the direction of the market. This one can change the direction of the market. If the market was a downtrend, this one can make the market change to become an uptrend. This one is capable of changing the direction of the market as well. This one is also capable of changing the direction of the market, and this one as well. Sharp. Now, let's look at the chart that we have here. This is Nasdaq on 4-hour time frame. This is the recent high. If you look at it right now, someone was gonna be, or someone was like, where is this? Someone was like, okay, if I'm going to get in here and sell, where am I going to exit? Take at the point. Okay, someone's gonna jump in here and sell. Always remember, do not find yourself selling when you sell something that you don't understand. If you open your chart and whatever that you are trading in the market, you don't see it, don't take a trade. It's sharp. You then notice that, oh, flip, on your left-hand side, what is it you have? This is where you want to find yourself selling, right? And then you come to your left-hand side, oh, flip, here I have a trend line with 2 touches. That means the market push all the way up. Now, the $1,000,000 question is, remember, these are the questions that you're supposed to ask yourself before you take a trade. If it happens that the market's not going to respect the trend line, what else can cause the market to come down? You have a watch here, you have a support. You have a support. So now you have 2 things here. You have support. You have a trend line and support. You are analyzing the market is currently here. You're preparing for whatever is coming, right? And then you decide, okay, flip. In this scenario, what is it I want to do? I want to get in and trade the trend line. If you want to get in and trade the trend line, this is what happened. This is what happened. If you look closer, our trend line was 100% correct, but it did not work. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. If you were prepared to take this one, let's say you took a loss, but as much as you took a loss, something happened. Let me erase so that you can see. You took a loss here. Here is your first time touch, your second time touch. Again, if you are out there, you feel like whatever that I'm doing is not correct. Go somewhere else and get it correct and do it correct if possible. Sharp. Now, this one is very much important, guys. This one is very much important for you to get it. They used to show us things that were not accurate back in the days. Now it's time for us to do it the right way. If you will go back several times and backtest, you will realize that our trend lines will be touched 3 times only. The fourth time is gonna be broken. So you check here, oh, fine. This is my confirmation that now I have a trend line. Since all this is my confirmation that I have a trend line, I'm looking for a buy opportunity here. And if I'm going to buy here, there's a potential continuation pattern here that is pushing the market down. That is pushing the market down. In this case, this one is pushing the market down. This one is pushing the market up. I want 4-hour time frame. Once you can see that this is 4-hour time frame. Sharp. So if you're going to get in here, this is where you're going to exit and start selling. But unfortunately, it was broken. As it was broken, the market pushed all the way down to the support. Before the support, the market pushed all the way back to the trend line to show that, okay, fine, we broke the trend line. Now, I think the trend line looks like this. Market was expecting 2 times. The third time, it broke the trend line. It came back to test the trend line to show that, okay, now our situation is like this. We are not respecting the trend line as a buy, but then we're going to come back and test it. If you took a loss here, come back and sell. You sell, you pushing the market down. Now, as you are selling, you come back to your left-hand side. Now, this is where you pay attention now. Isn't that you are selling here? You're going to place your take profit based on your left-hand side. Okay, sharp. Full left-hand side way to yeah. The left-hand side that we have is the trend is below the trend line. What is it we have here? The support. We have the support here. Can you see the support? Since we have support the Payana, now you know that, okay, fine. In this situation, this is where I'm going to do and buy. Okay, if you don't want to buy, you notice that, oh, flip. The support channel will touch here. And the more touches we have, the more the support is losing the value, losing the momentum. That's what they call it. Okay, what is it I'm going to do here? You step in again, you look for in sell opportunity. Now let's move to 3-hour time frame. Let's move to 3-hour time frame. This is 3-hour time frame. This structure still shows that the market is pushing down. The structure that we currently have on 3-hour time frame, it shows that the market is pushing down. Let's go to 2 hours. On 2-hour time frame, the structure looks like this. If you look closer to the structure, you notice that here on 2 hour, you have a huge potential continuation pattern that correspond with the direction of the market. Whenever you see this, you know that somewhere you have a sell opportunity, which is this one. Therefore, the market pushed all the way up to this level. But then we're still going to go to smaller time frames, such as 3 hours, to see what is actually happening with it. Now, by looking at what we currently have here, you know that, okay, fine. If your entry is roughly here, your stop was supposed to be above. This is 2-hour time frame. Okay, let's move to smaller time frames, such as 1 hour. This is 1 hour. Currently, we don't have much. We don't have much right now. Allow me to go to 30 minutes. I want to see what is it we have that caused the market to change the direction currently here. Again, okay, I see. I have to go to 15 minutes. This is the main reason. Let me highlight it for you so that you can see. This is the main reason on 30 minutes. I'm sorry, I have to go to 15 minutes so that you can see everything. Here's your potential continuation pattern. on 15 minutes that caused the market to do this correctly. Okay, fine. We go back to 1 hour. Now that you know that in 15 minutes you have a potential continuation present, that is pushing the market down. Now you know that you have to look for sell opportunity. Now, as much as you are selling, you now have to look for a take profit. What do you do? How do you do that? You then move to your left-hand side. When I say you move to your left-hand side, this is the current price. There's nothing that you use here. The golden zone is below. This is our golden zone. This is what we are looking for. This is what we have to pay attention to. Now, if we pay attention to this, what is it we're looking for? We're looking for things like this one. Something like this that was left unattended. Very much fresh. We know for a fact that when we have something like this, the market's going to respond when it comes back. You then notice that you have a trend line as well. There's 2 touches. But by looking at the trend line, I know for a fact that this one pushed the market up here towards the trend line. So it's not going to work. I'm going to crash it. Remember, this is what you do before you find yourself taking interest. Always remember that. Now, because of everything is clear, this is my left-hand side. We have to now check it on a higher time frame, of which might be a 4 hour. We check what is it we have here on 4 hour. Oh, on 4 hour, there's nothing much that we have. Let us get the trend line to see almost everything that we have. This is my trend line. You notice that the market did not respect the trend line that much. Instead, it pushed all the way up again to test the previous trend line that was broken. So that means this trend line is not going to work. You crash this trend line. What else you have here that can cause the market to change the direction? Now you are left with the support. Where is the support? Where is the support? You are now left with the support. You know that roughly here you are looking for an entry. Your exit is going to be on the support. There's nothing you currently have right now on your left hand side. And always remember, you must also check the reason for the market to give you something like this. Now you notice that, oh, we have a fresh support. Why do we have this fresh support? What happened? You move to your left hand side again. You check it out, on my left hand side. You have a potential continuation pattern that contributed on what we currently have here. Oh, now I see. It's you saying that. Now I see what's happening. Here we have a potential continuation pattern that created a new support. Now, the chances of the market respecting the support are very high. But again, as much as the market's going to respect the support, we have to rely on the downtrend. We have to rely on the downtrend. Whatever that you're going to leave here as the market's going to be downtrend, we're going to use it to our advantage. We're going to use it to our advantage. Always remember, do not trade something that you don't understand. Do not create opportunities that are not there. Do not create opportunities that are not there. The minute you start creating opportunities that are not there, the higher the chance that you're going to find yourself taking unnecessary losses. Okay, I get that. Now, if you go deeper, you check the structure from higher time frame. You check the structure from higher time frame. You also check the direction. That's very much important. You check the direction. You know for a fact that, okay, fine, here we have a downtrend. Since we have a downtrend, you go to smaller time frame, you're looking for sell opportunities. Remember, I showed you all the patterns that I used. Let's recap again. Now you check the trend line here. The trend line was broken, the market came back to test it. We can also trade a broken trend line in strategical pattern. Here you are. Break of trend line. Okay. What else do we have here? We notice that on smaller time frame on 15 minutes, we watch here is PCP. You notice here we have support. The only pattern that we need right now, remember I mentioned that I use only 4 patterns in the market. The only pattern that we need is supply and demand. Here's your support. The market came here to the support. Even if we don't use this one, we use the previous one like this one. Still accurate. Here's your support. The market came here to the support. The higher the chance that you're going to break it this time. And once they break this support, you have a new support again, which is going to be this one. If you go deeper to check this one, on your left-hand side here, the resistance, it was broken here. It became the support. Here's the paper structure you look for an opportunity there. Now the market will come back to the paper structure, even though my line is not accurate. This one's going to be broken. Once it is broken, the market will respect its support. Here, you remember that once the support is broken, it becomes a what? A resistance. The structure is still showing us that we are pushing down. So the structure is still showing us that we are going down. All right. If you check, you notice that okay, the structure is a downtrend. Whatever that you do, find yourself selling. Do not find yourself going against the direction of the market. You're going to be subject in